For the next region, which will be played at Seminole Legacy Golf Club in Tallahassee. It was recently renovated by the Nicholas Design Group. The course can play close to 7,800 yards from the back tees, and most holes are lined by oak trees that are almost 100 years old. Let's take a look at the schools headed to Seminole Legacy. Ole Miss, the top seed. The host institution, Florida State, is number 2. Seminoles lost to Auburn last year in the NCAA match play finals, but they're back. They're led by the superstar Luke Clanton. How about San Diego State, the 3 seed? They're going to make that long journey from west to east. And Georgia, the 4 seed, of course, we know the long lineage of Bulldogs currently on the PGA Tour. Maybe one of the biggest surprises of this season could be those Ole Miss Rebels. The number 1 seed in the region had a really strong fall semester, which catapulted them up the rankings. Michael Lasasso has emerged as one of the top players in the nation. The women, they won the national title in 2021. The men's program will attempt to add to that trophy case here in 2025. And with that, we now welcome in Chris Malloy, head coach of the Rebels. Chris, always good to spend a little time. What's your initial reaction as you'll head to Tallahassee and some of the teams that will also be making that trip?
Yeah, we're pretty excited. We've played in Trey's tournament last year and the year before, so we have a lot of familiarity with that golf course. We really like it. Anytime you can stay on the same kind of grass with Bermuda grass like we have here, just a little more sense of comfort. So we're really excited. That was certainly where we wanted to go.
Chris, you go back to last year's SEC championship, and since then, this team has battled stomach viruses, the flu. Your assistant coach took a golf ball off the dome. Your best player stepped on a sea urchin. I hope you brought the bubble, or I hope you're packing the bubble wrap. But more seriously, how has that adversity strengthened this team, and how do you plan to let it not come down to bad luck here in a week and a half's time?
Yeah, we hope we've taken all the big blows over the last year. We've certainly had, as you alluded to, some crazy things happen and fought through adversity. But listen, that's what this is all about, and it doesn't matter the sport. You got to play well. You got to handle the adversity. You got to handle those haymakers and make the best of it. But I'd certainly think, to your last point, that you would hope it made us stronger. And this time of year, a lot of weird things happen. And again, we're ready for some good luck. And we're not going to leave it to luck. We're just going to go out and we're going to play well and get out to California and get hot at the right time.
Chris, you've had some good teams in your years at Oxford, but how is this one maybe a little bit different from some of those others?
Well, we've never been a number 1 seed, so I think that probably tells you all you need to know. From top to bottom, we've had the same starting lineup throughout the year. I think each of these guys is gone through some highs, gone through some lows, and it's made them better. They've competed in every single tournament, so we know who our starting 5 is right now, and again, I think that experience is only going to help them as we get into this time of the year. But each year, each week, we've had a different guy really step up. We don't know who our top guy is going to be. Certainly, Mike has been very consistent and the top of the rankings. But again, Tom Fisher came through and got his first victory, tied Mike at Mississippi State's tournament just a couple of weeks ago. So 1 to 5, I really like this group.
Chris, we appreciate you taking some time today to join us. Enjoy the ride. Have a little fun and stay healthy these next few weeks.
Yeah, we're going to try. Appreciate it. Howdy toddy.
Let's take one more look at the Tallahassee Regional, and we'll see a little bit later on in some of our western regions, a handful of teams that are making the long trips. And the committee deciding to keep the S-curve in play as much as possible this year, which means travel for 6-seeded Northwestern, the 8-seed New Mexico, and 9th-seeded Southern California. Brentley, we talked about the top seed in the region. What do you think about the host school, Florida State? Luke Clanton came back for one reason. You think they've got enough to validate his return to school?
As long as Luke Clanton is in the lineup, this team is capable of doing anything, really. And you speak of Clanton, probably one of the most impressive, if not the most impressive, last 12 months or so in amateur golf history. When you think about how he's earned his PGA Tour card through the PGA Tour U accelerated program, he's at 7 career college wins, one off the program record. And, frankly, they're just a completely different team with him in the lineup. I know Tyler Weaver has finally broken out like I expected him to, but this is a team that plays well at home. And considering Ole Miss's track record in regionals, they've only gotten through twice under Chris Malloy since 2017. So certainly all the cards point toward Florida State. And you mentioned it, Luke Clanton. That's all he has been talking about, is how he wants to win that national team title and get that revenge on the Auburn Tigers from last year. This is that crucial step in getting there to have that opportunity.
Keep an eye on the 3 seed from San Diego State. They've won their last 2 events, peaking at the right time. Justin Hastings is really good, but there's also a solid complement there that feels like the potential depth is in place to make a run. We'll see how the Aztecs make the journey, about 2,500 miles. And speaking of San Diego State, the Aztecs, they are the 3 seed in Tallahassee, and it's about 2,200 miles to actually make that journey, but a long one indeed. They've got one of the top players in the country in Justin Hastings, who just won the individual title at the Mountain West Championships, and just a few weeks removed from teeing it up at the Masters as one of the amateurs in the field. The head coach of the San Diego State Aztecs, Ryan Donovan, he has led his alma mater for more than 2 decades and joins us now. Ryan, appreciate the time as always. And it appears that your team is seemingly finding their footing at the right time, peaking at the right part of the season, winning those last 2 events. How can you keep that trend going?
Yeah, thanks, guys. We've won 3 of our last 4 tournaments, and we just have high expectations here. We got a lot of depth. Our chemistry is absolutely phenomenal. Got all the guys here sitting next to me. First time ever doing a watch party. So excited for them. And, yeah, we're excited for the trip. Doesn't matter where we go. We'll be ready to play.
Ryan, I don't think there's a program in the country that has logged more air miles at NCAA regionals than this team. 6 straight times you guys had to travel at least 2 time zones east, gotten through only one of those times. What have been the challenges with that, and how is this group prepared to finally overcome?
Yeah, we have the support, so we'll go a day early and get acclimated with the time, but we're just not going to make a big deal of it. It's a golf course with 18 holes, and we're going to have a good game plan put in place, and we're just going to go there with high expectations to be in contention coming down the stretch with 9 holes to play.
Justin Hastings has always been a staple of your team, but what did winning the Latin America Amateur Championship in January and playing in the Masters tournament just a few weeks ago done for his confidence?
Yeah, he's just very mentally strong. Again, he's our leader. He's our captain. Kind of what he says goes. He invited half the team to go to Augusta to watch him in the practice rounds. So he's a team guy. He loves to win. He was in Mexico and wanted to play in our home event. Got on a flight. Same thing with Augusta. Wanted to play Pasatiempo and flew in late and had some Taco Bell and teed it up. So he's just a team player, good leader, and really excited for his future career.
Well, we hear them in the background. I know they're excited. We're excited for you guys as well. All the best to you and the team, and we appreciate the time.